the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
All right. Today is Today is January 5th, 2022. It is 2:09 a.m. This is season, what is it? Is it season 3? Episode 1. So, I'm gonna start numbering my videos because last time I started doing that, it was on my other channel and someone had suggested it, and they suggested for me to do that on this channel, but I was too far in with this channel. Too many videos were already out. It was gonna take me too many times or too long to fix that. So I left it as is and let the year goes on. So now that I'm starting my first video of the year for this channel, so I'm gonna start number them. All right, so whoever had suggested that to me, thank you. I took your advice at heart. Even though this is the first video of the year for this channel, but I've done other videos on the other channel because I decided that I'm gonna keep this as much as I can with the Sussexes, and then the other channel, anything that have to do with the other royals, but sort of sometimes they intertwine with Harry and Meghan and stuff like that, but majority of the videos that has to do with with the other royals is gonna be on the other channel. Yesterday I was watching one of those YouTubers. As soon she was doing a live feed or something like that, and as soon as she got to Ghislaine Maxwell, or I think it was the Andrew thing, All of a sudden, she said, there it goes. They just give me the yellow light on the monetization for her live stream. So anything, it seems like, and I think I saw it, and then I've shared those things with you. Anything that has to do in a negative way for the royal family, they give you the, they stop monetization on that particular video. So that person who was doing the live stream sort of just confirmed that to me. She was talking about, I forgot what she was talking about. Previously, everything was fine. Then as soon as she got to Prince Andrew, Ghislaine Maxwell, she said, she just said out loud, there's the yellow light on the monetization for the program. All right, so even before I saw that video, I said I'm gonna do that. Now that I sort of have a little bit more direction with the channel, even though that's not what I wanted it to be, because the other channel was supposed to be a backup, but then again, it is a backup. But anyway, with that being said, there's a lot of things that went on. Yesterday, I took my kids to get tested, and I'm waiting for the result. And then on Monday morning, my husband went to get tested. He was the only one sick in the house. So I forced him to go to get tested because of the kids. Then on Monday afternoon, the school called me and said they want my youngest to be tested. I was like, we didn't go anywhere, we didn't this, we didn't that. They didn't really force us to do it. Then I said, you know what? Let me take the kids to get tested. I took both of them. I didn't get tested. And I was like, because I know I didn't go anywhere. If my husband has it, the kids have it, or anything like that, then I probably have it. I'm just going to save those people time from doing work because they are backed up. They are backed up. I know I've been trying to keep myself isolated, the kids, everybody, but I didn't get tested. I only did the kids because the school asked. They didn't ask for the oldest, only for my youngest. I think his class, prior to the holiday, there were some issues with some kids who had COVID, so they wanted only my youngest. So I took my oldest as well. I don't want anything later on to say, oh, get tested. So, and the thing is that as we move forward, some of the thing that I'm telling the kids, this is why we're doing this. We don't go see family, and it's happening. All right. So they're getting older. They understand. I'm not trying to deprive them from being with other people. But anyway, so also throughout the holiday, some of the thing that I did when I'm watching TV and just relax is watch different YouTube channels. And one of the videos, and I'm gonna share that with you, one of the videos that I came across, it's from a YouTube channel called Dromio. I watched it. I try to make my kids watch that channel because it teaches kids, not just kids, anybody, how to play the drums and stuff like that. So I came across this video, and while I was watching it, I was like, oh my God, I need to share that with you because the thought process that was going in my head, and I thought I should share it with you. So it's this guy. His name is Larnell Lewis. And when I saw, he heard a music for the first time, okay? And the music that he was listening to is one of the music that's in my playlist. How do you call this? Gym, when I'm in the gym playlist. And I was like, oh, let me listen to him. And I watched him, and I was like, oh my God, this guy is a genius. All right? I'm not going to play everything. And I'm going to put the link of that YouTube video in the description, and you guys could check it out yourself.
How's that, Dromio? Sorry, guys. It's Enter Sandman by Metallica. And I know what you are thinking. There's no way I haven't heard this song before, but I'm not lying when I say I've never heard or played this tune in my life. So I'm gonna take a listen and I'm gonna give it a try. Are you ready? Because I'm not. But either way, here we go. I'll take more volume.
I'm not gonna play it.
Okay.
Listening to it.
I'm assuming it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's his thought process as you listen to
little more volume. Okay. Got some aggressive toms going on. I'm glad I got a tom and a half.
You already know what
There was an upbeat on that crash before. Okay. Probably again. Okay. It's 2 shots and then it's 3. Right? With the snare. Okay. No other shots. All right.
This is spot classic. That's amazing.
Build. A push. Big hi-hats.
That's the type.
Right, and the push.
That's amazing. Alright. So you hear the amazing thing is as he listens to the music, he knows which part of the drum that is being used. All right, so that was his first time. I'm gonna fast forward again. The link is going to be in the description. You guys could go and check that video out. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. All right, so that's there.
Twice, right?
So that's him.
Let me know in the comments. How am I doing? Okay. And of course we go to the verse. We do the chorus. Similar thing. We go, I think we go into a guitar solo at that point, and then we do the modulation. I think we do the halftime. I can't remember if the halftime was twice. There was something about the form at that part.
So that's him explaining what he had just heard. All right. So now let me fast forward to the part where he's actually playing it. All right. Maybe like around here. All right. Let's see. Pretty much nailed it. Okay, let me just say he pretty much nailed it. The overall process of this just got me thinking. I was like, look at this guy. You have some racist out there who probably don't even know the genius of this guy, probably just walk out there and do some stupid things. And it also made me think of Lewis, what is it? Lewis Hamilton, the F1 driver. These are geniuses, and you know, on their own specialties, what they do best. So this type of people come once in a lifetime. There's probably other people like Larnell Lewis, but to hear a music very first time and to nail it to the T, it's like, wow, these are the type of people. Whoever wants to learn the thought process behind of his thinking and things like that, they should pick their brain, ask them question. How did you do this? When you get that, how do you do that? You know, the same thing with Lewis Hamilton. When you're doing this and the race thing, when you get to this point, what were you thinking? These are people, you pick their brain to see how they were thinking, what was going on, and things like that. So I thought that this video was very interesting. There's other videos in that channel where he hears other music for the first time and he plays them. All right, so that's that. Start the new channel, a different vibe. But with that being said, all right, I'm already 11 minutes. Let's go on Twitter to cover whatever that was happening on with the Sussexes. All right. All right, so that's this. Queen Lilibet is 7 months old today. All right, so that was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. There's that picture again. All right, happy birthday month day. I remember my sister with her first child. Oh my God, every month she baked a cake for for her son. And I used to go over there to just go eat cake. And I'm like, I know you're crazy, but I'm here for the cake. I'll celebrate with you. All right, let's see here. Nope, she is the future great Lilydie. Those kids took aggressively after the ginger guy, as if Meghan was sleeping while making them. Oh my God. So many things going in my mind. I don't want to share that. Only my old subscribers will know, but the new one probably gonna be like, what the hell is she talking about? Spicy rice. Okay, she is more than a queen. She is a flower of my Meg. My Meg finally has her own flower. Look at these beautiful ladies. Boys, move over. These queens got it all. Okay, now I have to go to Google and find out what she's doing. The obsession is real. Okay, I love her so much. There's a heart. All right, so the squad are happy. Let's go to the next tweet. So that's this. Hey Sussex Squad, dates for 2022, screenshot and save. All right, announcement day, all right, January 8th, which is gonna be what, in 2 or 3 days. Freedom Day, March 31st, Invictus Game, April 16th, King Archie's birthday, okay, Sussex wedding anniversary, Princess Little Diana, okay, Diana's birthday, Meghan the Duchess birthday, Queen Daria's birthday, the Ginger Avenger's birthday, Diana's memorial. All right, so that's that. All right, there's people saying thanks and all of this. Next tweet. So this is where sometimes things intertwine. Okay, you have in terms of this channel and the other channel, because when they mention Harry and certain things, now I have to distinguish which channel I should put it. So I'm gonna put it here. Maybe I'll take it out also and put it on the other one as well. All right, so some of you who are new, I have another channel. It's App Team Sussex. It was supposed to be a backup channel for this one because YouTube was flagging me left and right on a lot of videos. Things were getting very heated with my channel. You know what? I thought they were gonna shut me down. So I said, let me create another channel, and things that I see that they flag me, I'll just throw them there. And the channel has taken off. It doesn't have all the views yet to be on the monetization program. I think by the end of this week, maybe, because I've been putting a lot of videos, new videos, I should request for them to review it and cross fingers and see what happens. All right, so yeah, this one probably on this channel. Let's see here. The time is now. The eyes of our children and grandchildren are judging us. Let ours be the generation that can and does. These are just words. I mean, these people are good with words. Do they really mean it? Not really. Not really. This is a person who took security away from his son while he was, with his, how old was Archie? Couple months old. Okay? If you really care, we're already judging you. You're trash. We're already judging for doing the nonsense that you've been doing. All right? You left your son and his family for dead, pretty much, because at his position, there was no other way. And then you didn't even pick up his phone call. I mean, you guys, this side of Harry's family is, baggage for God. All right, let me finish read it. I didn't even finish read the caption. All right, exclusive. Prince Charles says, quote, our children are judging us on climate change. I'm not even going to read it. The caption is good enough for me. There's me. Oh boy, that's it. 8 people like it. Let's see here. Okay, Prince Charles has the nerve to utter those words after the way he has hurt his youngest son. Yep, okay, and put Harry's son in danger. Yep, all right. Telling me you are American without telling me you're American with respect. I mean, it doesn't really have to be, you have to be an American. The squad are everywhere. Okay, our children are judging the royal family and find them lacking in setting a good example. They've continually shown their lack of respect for their wildlife and the environment. The royal family's attitude of do as I say to make themselves look good, not as we do, is no longer acceptable. Okay, I'm judging them on a lot more than climate change. Let's start with Epstein. There it is. Who's this? So I know it's not just a squad. Yeah, it's not following by anybody. Yeah, yeah. This is not a squad, just different people. The world is seeing them for the hypocrite that they are. Let's see here. What has to do with saving the planet or Prince Charles? Prince Charles has done work for years to help the planet. And at the same time, erase some of the carbon footprint that he does, because everywhere he goes is, just jets flying and here and there. Right? Like flying. Thank you. There's this person here. Like flying up in private jet and helicopters and private trains. Okay, there it is. He does the thing and then he erased it at the same time. I mean, if you pay attention to some of the BS that they do, you'll know exactly how they deal. Okay, let's see here. Do you do any research? In 2007, it was reported that the Queen's Royal train was trailed to run on a vegetable oil. Prince Charles explained, quote, "It took me a long time to battle to get them to run it on used cooking oil." Oh, okay. Let's say they do that. Okay, let's give credit where credit is due. Let's say they do that. I will have to see it with my own eyes that they're doing it. This is not to put down the ones, organic farmers who's doing the right thing, but there's sometimes when something is trending, you have those people who's after money, all of a sudden follow that bandwagon and then just put the label, don't even follow it. All right, there are some good organic farmers who care about the things that they do, but there are some not so much. All right, let's see here. He flies private jet, right? Okay, stupid chatter. In the past, our generation, for example, can fly through the world and maintain a climate damage lifestyle. Most of them lack the money. I mean, all right, you're hearing all those elite people saying, save the planet, save of that. Who's doing the damages? Not third world country. I spoke about this before. Not third world countries, not people with the poor. The poor actually trying to, conserve and see how they could use things different way. Go to any third world country, see how they live. Many of the developed countries, when they go over there, they're like turning their nose at them, like, oh, how dare them do things that way, this kind of thing. But the thing is that those people are preserved and doing things based on their culture, and at the same time they're using natural stuff to do their things. Go to any part of some Asian countries, they're using natural things to do some of the things that they do. Go to, let's say, maybe some part of Africa, for instance, they're doing things in a renewable way. It's the developed country that's doing all the damages. All right? Who create those plastic containers? Not third world countries. All right? These people are hypocrite. They the one who's doing all the damages, and then all of a sudden they telling us how to live in a conserved way and to save the planet and all of that. But any little thing that they do, they're flying here, left and right, to show that they have money, they have their private jet and all of this. So it's on those rich people, not us, not the poor people. All right. With that being said, let me move on. Okay. So the people are telling him he's a hypocrite, even though he's done a couple things in the past. But when you look at, you take a closer look on some of the things that he does in comparison to some of the things that he says, it's completely 360. All right. Next tweet. There's this. If Chuck wanted to make peace and offer an olive branch to Harry, he would have called privately, apologized, and admit her completely messed up and let Harry down, breaking his trust. This writing article praises Harry is not it, and I haven't even read the article. Yeah, the headline just tells what it is. This guy is a hypocrite. You take his how do you call this? His security. You don't take his phone call and all of that, and all of a sudden you're praising him. The nonsense that's going on Shutter Island, this is why he's doing that. He wants to take the pressure off of the royal family, because Harry's not over there to take the blame for it. So now all of a sudden, I'm telling you, these people, they read the room to their liking, to their negative way, all right? Not into the way of making things right, all right? They realize there's a lot of pressure going on. You got the Andrew thing, and you got Baldy, and all of that. All the negative, anything that comes at them is negative. So now, to please the people, let me praise Harry. Now that Harry is doing good on his own, let me praise him. No, all right, this just into the playbook for them. All right. He also will restore all title, patronages, etc. removed simply because his son married black. Black. Refused to not protect his family and side with racist family unit. Also, Pa will put Billy in check and make him set things right with Has. Until then, shut up. Nobody's taking the nonsense. Okay, there's an article. Is that Charles wrote an article to Newsweek. Apparently, it's an olive branch. All right, let's see here. I thought they were a private family. That's the rolling eye. Yep. Okay, only Harry and Meghan are supposed to be private. Everyone else get praise when they talk. Okay, give interviews, write articles, etc. Okay, this is another royal PR stunt. You see, people see them for who they are now. Okay, by throwing the influential, most popular royal name out. Exactly. Of course, that's the only way for them to get clicks. Maybe he should talk to his other daughter-in-law about flowers and apology, and not speak about it with the media. That's one thing the wife, if Prince William affair, did right. Okay, Sam, not reading that shit whatsoever he says in public doesn't mean anything. See, people are getting it. If he doesn't do it in private. All right, people don't buy this nonsense. Okay. I don't for a minute think he did it out of his conscious volition. Harry has been voicing climate change way before the COP26 and Earthshot, but Bonnie Prince Charles and his mommy chose to big up William without any mention of Harry. And now Charles praises Harry. What on earth for? Okay, it's a PR coup. Yep, that's exactly that. I see what she's saying here. What is it? Harry, I talk about the what is it? I think I have the link in the description of when he was talking about that company in Canada who's going somewhere. What's that country? Somewhere in Africa to do the thing for oil, and he spoke about it. And there's some other things prior to that. They never come out to praise Harry on that. Never come out to praise Harry on that. But when the egghead was doing his nonsense for Earthshot, you are hearing it left and right. All right. So this is why the squad said F you. All right, it gives Thomas Markle vibes. Yep. Let's see what someone says here. Tim Ponchal has been giving out Markle's senior vibes for a while now. Prince Charles of Wales uses global media to get public praise for doing his own environmental work on. All right, and I think Harry will forgive him in time. It could all be done privately. Okay, I think you're right. Me thinks they are scared of a certain book that is due out later this year. That is right. Yes. But you think this is gonna erase what Harry went through? I don't think so. That book probably been written already. It's just waiting for a special time to put it out, or maybe someone is proofreading it and things like that. Okay. Also, of course, a PR stunt. Absolutely. It's a reverse Thomas Markle. There it is. The squad knows that. Same objective, different tactic. Okay, Harry and Meghan have so much in common. Right? I think it's a strategy to try to look like the bigger man and a hard done by father. We just want to hear him say publicly that he apologizes and acknowledges Harry and Meghan's pain and will do whatever it takes to mend his relationship with Harry and Meghan in particular. As I'm reading this, the thing that I'm getting into, as let's say for instance the queen is sick, God is about to collect her, you're gonna see how much they're gonna praise Harry. All right, for people to look for his Charles coronation and all of this BS. Nobody cares about them anymore. The pain and agony that they put Harry through when the media, I mean, come on, this is what got this channel started. The negativity was so much. None of them came out to say anything, nothing. And you're telling me for people to take you completely different? Hell no. At least for me, I don't think so. Okay, only if he means it. These people don't mean anything. It's tactic. They've been doing things like this for centuries. I learned that through all of this. Each household deals as a separate entity, individually. How come all of a sudden you will change? There's no change in that. There's absolutely no change in that. Now that the tactic of putting Harry down for them to look good is not working, now they go the reverse way. Let's elevate Harry. Okay, that's after the fact. He's pretty much sent him to die. Take his, strip him off of almost everything, security, all this stuff, and then leak the location where he's at. It's technically, in a way, go him kind of thing. All right. So these people deal in a individual basis. There's no change in these people. Not right now, because now we see the negativity that they're getting left, right, and with Prince Andrew and all of this. All right. There's no change. This cannot change automatically. Okay. It doesn't change like that quickly. And by the way, I have videos on my app, Team Sussex, if you guys care, about the Maxwell case, the Virginia thing, and Prince Andrew stuff. So what is it? There's the document that was made public between Epstein and Virginia. I read it, and the link of that document is in the description as well. You guys could go and check it out. All right. So with that being said, let me go to the next tweet. All right. So I think the next one still and reflect with that. All right. Chuck's giving Harry praise for PR, like Meghan said. To her, such flattery and criticism all go down the same drain. I hope they turn their backs to it. All right, there's me here. I forgot I respond to that. Okay, the Sussexes be like, okay, deflection. Okay, if it was sincere, he shouldn't have done it publicly. This is another PR move, and he wants his psycho friends to use this as a stick to beat Harry and Meghan with. Now they will start writing stories of how Harry should come visit his elder father because he wrote an article about him. Manipulation tactic. That's true. The squad know how those people work. Okay, he wants Harry on his side in the battle with Baldy. He's on his own. I mean, Harry's eyes are completely open now. The illusion that he used to have of the family is completely different now. And then Harry has a standard to upkeep. Why? For his kids. For his kids. Harry is not a beating drum anymore. All right? He's not a beating drum anymore. He has kids to look after, and those kids have a father to look up to. All right? So this has changed. Okay, if he really wanted to make amends, he will quietly arrange for a meeting somewhere neutral, no press, no leaks, no courtiers, and they talk it out, man to man. I don't know. As far as I'm concerned now, especially with Baldy, Harry should not be near these people alone. Never. Because they are not sincere. What I saw in the video that I said it has been done before, that was way before we knew it was William who was behind all of this, leaking information. Way before. I think it was in 2020 or could be 2020. I did that video. And then come to find out, it was him who's leaking information to the press about his brother's family. I mean, this guy is evil. True, pure evil. All right. I just read that. The man is a coward. He will never. Okay. Well, doing the right thing is not really his strong suit. We know that from his adulterous affair, his treatment of his son and daughter-in-law, as well as the whole cash for honor scandal, and he's going to be the next head of the Church of England. Because the kind of things you keep on saying, it's on. You can't let it go. Things that they do to children and the things that the priests are doing, that's also in the Catholic Church too. Okay, let's not forget. Okay, so these people, they're using the word, the name of God in the wrong way. Is this the same thing? Whenever they can, whatever's trending, the trend of the thing. All right, they're using God to do their BS. I mean, God, they are baggage for you. It's too much. All right, creepy, huh? And this is the person that the people in the UK are supposed to look up to. Shaking my head. Okay, Charles can shove his PR stunt where the sun don't shine. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, next tweet. Oh, there's this here. Me responding to it. Okay, shut the hell up. This needs to focus on his slammed down sinking ship. He took security away from one of his sons, leaked his location, refused to take the same son's phone call. That's me. Did somebody respond? Only one person. Okay, Chad should get in line to kiss what a jerk. All right, tampon, wah. Ginger is that lace with poison ivy. All right, so that's me retweeting this from Harper Bazaar. Prince Charles praised William and Harry for the environment activism. Let's go. Is that who? Oh, so that was Harper Bazaar who tweeted that. You're getting the same thing. Whenever it's nonsense. Harper Bazaar was talking about it. Next tweet. All right, there's other squad, talking about it. Charles wanted a slim down monarchy and he got it. Problem is, he lost LeBron and Kobe. I didn't see that part. LeBron and Kobe. The two best players. Okay, now he's stuck with side bench rookies. If he slams it down anymore, what will be left? Desby responded to that. Oh yeah, and incandescent with Rage's voice. Oh yeah. The voice that I was thinking is when all of them on the stage, when they said if the if the riff is over between them, oh yeah, something like that, the way he said it.
Oh yes.
Alright, that's the voice that I was going. Okay, wait until you see how slim down it will be. The universe doesn't play with ugly, selfish, bully, cheater, lack of moral and core values. I say, universe, do your thing. That's 5 people like it. Okay, I think a slim down monarchy is a good thing in the end. Harry and Meghan don't have to wait for scrap from his table. They get to do their own project and the public have less people to pay for. And I think that was another reason too. I mean, there's more to it, but it's like Harry already knew they were gonna slam down. What's the reason for you to stick around when your wife and child is being dragged left and right by the media over there? So just leave. All right, even pay Frogmore's back. All this BS they were talking about. This is a gift from the queen, and then they're dragging him left and right. My goodness, this is insane. Okay, let's see here. Exactly. But at the end of the day, they didn't need it anyway. He can slam it down till it reaches Little Willie as long as my 2 faves are safe and okay. And I don't care what the pun is doing. And the thing is that they don't even need to be exist. Let the people choose who the head of state should be and stuff like that. Because these people, okay, they only know themselves. They go out and making deals left and right. It's not for the country. It's for themselves. There's a video, I don't think I edited yet, the kind of things that they're doing. It's very disturbing. Making a deal with pretty much unethical people. Let's see here. That's it. Just this. Who can handle this much charm and charisma? Oh, Jesus. Look at it. She's not even paying attention to her. Look at it. You have to bend down. Oh, God. God. Oh, I don't even need to. I'm thinking of Baron Afro Annie. Oh, all right. There's the laugh. When Charles spoke of a slim down monarchy 15 years ago, I thought he should be careful what he wished for. He wanted to push for the York girls because of bad blood between brothers. The geriatric cousins of Elizabeth got to stay. Charles is gonna end up with the 3 kids under 9. He may not have anything. The universe here, when you mean something, the universe act. All right. That's what the newspaper reader, Cambridge's supporters and TV said they want. So let's see how that's going to work out, especially with Kate still doing less engagement than the Queen. Okay, him and Carmela and probably the alleged N. Who's N? They will limp along until the Cambridge's children are old enough to carry out royal duty. So Fiesta might get some time in the spotlight, which she seemed to crave so much. They're just gonna be gone. All right, they're gonna be gone because the thing that they're doing, holding the people back. No one can ever be more richer than them, much better than them. Every time someone is doing so good, they have to slam them down because they're becoming too big. Because the monarchy should be the only one that's bigger than everybody else. Go watch my other video that has the UK flag. I explained that. I think the people could be better without them because they're holding a lot of creativity, people with good mind, people with ideas and things like that. They're holding those people back. because when those people start evolving, sharing their ideas, put their ideas to work and to reality, and then, people, crave to them, people flock to them and stuff like that. They don't like that. All right, the monarch don't like that. It should be them that do it. And at the same time, they are dumb as F. They're not doing anything to evolve, to change, to do anything for people to flock to them. They're just pushing people away with their unethical behavior, lifestyle, using people's children for their own satisfaction and all of that. Look, in my humble opinion, I see from the outside, the UK is better off without them. With that being said, let's move on. That's more things going on with the squad. More comment. Next one. Chuck, is that the same one? Okay, no. Chuck left his son for dead at the beginning of the pandemic, snatched his security, leaked his location, stopped funding him, and sent him to voicemail when he called. Alright? Chaz is a worm and no man. So is his the eldest son recognized? Okay, the BS excuse Chuck gave to the tabloid for ducking his son's call was that he preferred to avoid uncomfortable conversation because he doesn't like direct conflict. I mean, for a person who's gonna be king, my goodness, a very sensitive little man child. Okay, that makes him look weak and cowardly to his own blood because he never dodged call from his mistresses in the past. That's the bullying. Okay, financial abuse, psychological abuse, and physical endangerment because he put an end to his wife's exposure to media abuse, racist targeting, and family shunning. Okay, he's an aristocratic sperm donor. He's an aristocratic sperm donor who doesn't deserve a third chance because he's not the least repentant in any action he has done toward his first wife, Princess Diana. His son, who he admit was disappointed that wasn't a girl, Prince Harry, and was racist to his daughter-in-law, Meghan. Trash. Yeah, I'm telling you, that thing that he did, walking Meghan down the aisle, he got me. Sorry to say, so anyone who just subscribed to my channel, sorry to say, he got me on that one. He got me. Okay, no secret that he's not a good father, just like he wasn't a good husband to Diana. Okay, what a father. Awful people, these Windsors. Okay, and he needs to remind them of his everyday. Of this everyday. Exactly. I keep saying both Prince Charles and, what is that? TT. I don't know. What's TT? And TT are cut from the same cloth. Okay, one of the bad dads just wears expensive suit. Is it Thomas Markle? I don't know what TT is. Okay, wears expensive suit. Harry and Meghan have many things that bond them that have nothing to do with money and privilege. That is true. I agree with that. Okay, same as he did with Diana. If not for Meghan's connections, Tampon Charlie would have ensured Harry and Meghan met the same end. Yep, see, everybody says that. This is criminal and far worse than all the affairs in his abnormal family. Okay, there's the laugh. Tampon Charlie, there's the laugh. I laugh every time I hear or read that name. Okay, I read that name. Okay, imagine that, some father. That really was beyond comprehension. The only thing I can come up with was he was trying to create another situation like Diana's death. You see? Yep. Okay, and he knew that Harry had his newborn son, his own grandson, with him at the time. That's some cold-blooded shit. Father of the year, truth. Left his son and biracial grandson for dead. Yep, that's exactly that. The minute he took his security away, that was the thing. And it comes to find out, also, with the court thing, he wanted Meghan to go to Mexico. Okay, fly to Mexico to talk to his father. Imagine that. And these people, they want to know everything. As soon as she left over there, leak the location as well. Jeez, these people. Next tweet. Okay. I didn't see. I will have to go. Okay, this tweet is unavailable. But someone took a screenshot later on. I don't know if it's in here. This thing was so funny. Let's see here. This is the guy who sort of started the... the affair thing. Okay, your tongue is permanently attached to Prince William's booth to save you having to lick it once a day. Report the affair, drink rosé, and perhaps seek those From the section he commended as he to LT and the Blues and Royal about his antics. I can't see. Let me see if I click on it, if I could see it. Okay, yeah, I could see it. So I click. This is, I don't follow him. Richard Eden. This is in response to the thousands of inquiries I've received this week. I will always write about Prince William when there is a story to report. So that's what he retweeted. I'm not gonna go to this. All right, let me go back. All right, and then this is where he said, your tongue is permanently attached to Prince William's, but to save you having to lick it once a day. That's people saying, get him, Alex, get him. Okay, you're closer than you realize with that GIF. All right, that's 26 comment here. Oh, not Alex calling out journalists who hide the truth about the Rosebush tea brewed from the Norfolk village. Or the they party with next door. We see you, Alex. Okay, tell us more. The donut is a euphemism. Let's see here. Okay, no fear, Alex. And 2022, and we have social media. You'll be surprised how many people are fed up with the gagging on affair reporters. We can't wait to see Baldy lies unveiled soon, I hope. Okay, he's so toxic, he should wear a health warning. Oh my God. Okay, the rumor started with him and his ilk. Why is he backtracking now? Okay, I have no idea what this is about, but everything I have observed and the prince who weaponized primogeniture to lacerate his younger brother and sister-in-law tells me all I need to know about a global deficit and his character. Okay, I need to know the tea. I thought the person who started the affair rumor admitted they lie. Okay, no one admitted they lie. People received injunction and were forced to delete their posts. Okay, like he can. When was the last time he had a story? All right, let me move on. All right, because I'm almost an hour. I'm already 47 minutes. I know at the beginning I did too much talking. All right, next tweet. I love British royal history. I love British film, music, and comedy. I love the UK. The fact that the royal family has lost my support over how they've treated Meghan Markle and defended Prince Andrew should be deeply troubling. Fact. Alright, I also love British literature, music, respect veterans, and honest journalists. Royal Navy helped with its presence in the Baltic Sea become Estonia and depth in 1918. Russia was not able to attack from seaside. Loved royal family, but how they pushed out Harry and Meghan, protect Andrew and William, Kate. Royal family doesn't deserve to exist. Alright, everything you have said describe me totally. You and I have a lot in common. I'm an Anglophile. Visited in August 2019. I won't paint an entire nation with the same brush, but all the skullduggery with Harry has been a disappointing eye-opener. Alright, in particular the royal family. Ditto, I'm exactly the same. My resentment of the royal family is due to their behavior of the last few years and how they driven the monarchy into the ground. The Queen, Charles, Camilla, Andrew, William, and Kate are pathetic and contemptible. Why is it so hard for them to be decent people? Well, when you're raised like that, this is something in your blood. It's really hard to change. I mean, saying the word change remind me of Anne. They said they're not gonna change. They say it. They tell us, and then yet people expect them to change. My goodness. Okay, when like what is it? When people tell you something, believe them. All right, what's this? I forgot her name. One of Oprah's, BFF who passed, the poet. Oh my God, I can't think of her name. All right, I've been obsessed with their history since I was little. Love learning about previous queens and kings. Now I have no respect for or a single care for that family. I despise them. Okay, I generally don't understand this. Why are so many foreigners obsessed with the British royal family? They pretty much shape the world with their negativity. In a plain and simple word sentence, they pretty much influence how the world is right now because they went around and destroyed cultures. People need to learn history, but it's unfortunately is that many people outside. People in the UK don't learn their own. Well, I should not say that. Let me leave that alone. Okay, obsessed isn't the right word. A healthy admiration for British culture would be a more appropriate description. I think Disney princesses combined with a love of English literature, comedy, and film had led to respect for the royal family. Not anymore. That's warning. Okay, also Diana, hands down. Diana, beautiful and kind, deeply admired for her genuine compassion. The love many had for her was extended to William and Harry. That's now bestowed upon one or another, with racist MAGA pulling for William now. Not the best fan club to have, honestly. Okay, yes, I only found out about the royal because of her. I pay attention to Harry for years to come because of her. William was always blah to me. Harry reminded me of Diana. Okay, fair enough. I was wrong. A little conversation. Okay, fair enough. I was wrong in my choice of word. I think I've just heard so much about them while I was growing up that I see them differently. I've never been what you might call culture, but I'm interested in history. I mean, it's just that. People need to learn history. I love history too, but I don't think I have any specific admiration for anything. Just knowing. That's all. Just knowing. You know, I have people sometimes send me information and things like that. I love to learn. I love to learn about things. Thinking about this, someone sent me information. This is what happened when it comes to wording. When you behind your computer, you're typing, and then the person who's reading it might, see it kind of differently. Someone I was talking to by DM who sent me some information, and I had just just turned on my computer and trying to see what to share with you. And then I saw the message, and then I was like, oh, that's really good. And I responded back, and I think the minute she sent it, I saw it. And I respond right away, and I said, oh, I just turned on my computer. I'll get back to it. And I wasn't thinking anything more than that, And then the person responded, oh, if I'm bothering you, let me know this. And it took me 2 days to realize that. This is how the brain is. I didn't think of it that way. At the time, I responded to her back, and I was like, oh, no, just send away. Whatever you want to send me, just send it. I have the choice of either read it or don't. I don't have to tell you don't send it. As long as information, I don't care. It took me 2 days to process that, to say, oh, this is why she sent me. She thought that because, or he, I don't know who the other person, because I said, oh, I just turned on the computer and that I'm bothered by it. No, I was not. It took me, I think it was yesterday, I was cooking for the kids, and I was thinking about it. Did she think don't send information, or I was bothered by? And it's the way that I typed it. It's almost the same thing that I had with one of my son's kids, where I emailed one of my son's kids to parents to say, look, I usually keep my son late. That was during the summer. I'm there, I'm watching them. I don't know if you have a curfew for your daughter and this or that. The person automatically take it as an attack. Oh, I'm a single mom. I'm watching what they're doing and this and that. But the things that I see that girl is saying online, I told my son to be very careful, because when things happen, people could go back. Like the Brazil guy could go back and find out what led to certain things. I explained this to my kids. Be careful what you say online. And I told my son, as soon as you see things getting uncomfortable, let them know how you feel. And then if that continue, just get out of that chat. Get out of that chat. And so far, he's been listening to me. I'm very proud of him. I am very proud of him. And the thing is that I'm branching off completely. The main thing of me bringing the other thing is the fact that sometimes when you're behind the computer, when you saying something, it's not the same way the other person see it, the tone of voice. So to get back to my story now with my son, is that in order for him to do certain things that he enjoy online, is that he has to read. All right. So like yesterday, we went to the library. He picks a couple books. They have to read. So he was so excited the other day. That was during the Christmas holiday, that the friend is online and he's gonna chat with her and stuff like that. And He knows he has to read. He didn't read yet. And I usually tell him, read first thing in the morning. After you brush your teeth, you eat, before you start getting into the groove of doing the things that you enjoy, get the reading out of the way. But he didn't do that. So as soon as he saw the friend online is in the chat room that they, oh, I'm going to read. Time me, mom. 30 minutes they're supposed to read. So he started doing that. And then once the 30 minute go, he goes online and start chatting. And he was so disappointed that usually I realize when there's someone else in the chat, when it's him and her, just one-on-one, they're fine. But when there's another person in that chat, there's a problem. And I let him know what I realized. And I said, when he started chatting, is he the only person chatting with her? He said yes. And I said, pay attention. If someone else, another friend of them, I don't know if it's from school or whatever, if another person come into the chat and you pay attention to how your friend, that little girl, is behaving, what is she saying and how she's saying it, or what she's typing, pay attention to that. And then once you see she's doing something you don't like, let her know you don't like it. And if she continue, just say you have to go. 10 minutes into that chat, he left. And I said, what happened? And I said, was there somebody else? He said, yes. So, you need to talk to your kids, pay attention to what they're doing. And then when you see pattern of things, let them know. Right now, I have control of them. I'm molding them the way that I can. Once they hit the 18, I can't control them anymore. I'm starting to let my kids know. Once you hit 18, you're on your own. If you do certain things outside, they're not going to call me to bail you out. All right? Well, he's going to call me if they call him to jail or something. Knock on wood, he never gets to that spot. But in the U.S., 18 is pretty much you are an adult. So I'm molding them to be very responsible and things like that. All right, so I am 58 minutes. Should I do one more? I have 3 more. Let's do this quick. All right, I'm done with that. And it's still the same storyline, okay? Okay, it is mind-blowing, isn't it? Just how different Prince Harry and Prince Andrew have been treated by their family. Harry is well out of that mess. I hope he is very happy. All right, let's see here. Prince Harry only wanted to protect his wife and son. They stripped of his military honorary titles, took away his security, cut off his finance before the end of agreed period. He offered to work without tax funding, made to refund money for Frogmore property owned by the Crown. Yep, they made him do all of that. This is the hypocrisy of the firm. But the guy who's messing with other people's children, they glorify him, they protect them and everything. God, as human beings, we may not be able to do certain things. We're giving this baggage for you. All right? But the Andrew case. And right now is December. I keep on saying December. It's January 5th. All right? The judge supposed to call out on the, to make a ruling if the Virginia case should move forward. So be in the present on that. Make the right choice. Make the judge do the right, for this thing to move forward. Because what's his name? Andrew's name was not in the document between Virginia and Epstein. And by the way, I have this on PYTE Sussex. Anybody who wants to know what went on, the document, the sealed document that they now made public between Epstein and Virginia, okay? I have it on my PYTE Sussex. All right, let's see. It takes a heart of steel not to be happy for Hazza. Thank God he took his family and built. This is what I keep on saying. This is a child. They took away his mother. Look at him. And this is why I'm saying, I can't believe he got out of this mess. And then you have him alone in that infested place. Who was looking out after him? This is the thing I cannot believe. Look at that child face. Look at him. Okay? He was over there by himself. His father didn't even care for him. Okay? They took his mother away from him. Snatch it. Literally snatch it away from him. I don't know how he get out of, how he become the man that he is. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. This is, I have humble opinion left and right about almost everything. But this one, I cannot. I cannot fathom. I can bring perspective how he got out of it. How? Every time I come to this point, I don't know. All right, let's look at the next picture. Yep, there's a happy man. All right, he has to be a bright light, a star for his kids. Okay, for Archie to look up to and say, this is how my father did this, how my mom this and that. All right, history is gonna judge Harry well. All right, the word of man doesn't mean much, but God sees him. God sees him for what he is. I don't understand how he become this way. All right, I can't. All right, God continued to protect this little boy with a broken heart that's grown into this wonderful man with a family of his own to protect. Yeah, media, all except Byline Times, lied about Prince Harry and Meghan. Okay, for those who don't know, Byline Times have a YouTube channel. If you want to hear the truth about what's going on in the UK, go follow them. Okay, for now. Okay, but pay attention, because if they decided to sell it or be owned by somebody else, you know, it's gonna go down the drain. But for now, it's running by respectable journalists in the UK. All right, attack them. How nice, okay, how nice they are to Andrew, where are the titles used for MPA damage Monarchy. Okay, Prince Andrew damage Queen. Taxpayers don't want to pay for. Okay, name of Andrew's house. Petition drive Prince Andrew from title. Okay, the hypocrisy is mind-blowing. The double standard astonishing. Okay, let's see here. Entire country loses its shit as 35-year-old man and wife decided to get job and move out of grandma's house. Okay, Harry made the best decision. Happy for him and his beautiful family. All right. Just remember, he was stripped of his military title even though he earned them. Then his security was taken away, and they also leaked his whereabouts. They rather him dead than live with his black wife. They didn't care about his new baby either, but there's money to defend Andrew. All right, there's this. All right, royal family news. Okay, royal family news. Harry to lose a military title and be barred. My goodness, risk his life. This guy risked his life. That's the thing here. He risked his life. And then because of the choice of a wife, nope. My goodness, these people are baggage for you, Lord. Okay, he is out of it, but we are stuck with them queen apart. Get rid of them, and okay, right. Okay, it's rid. Get rid of them and the HOL. Okay. Plus, marrying a black woman is a sin than being pedophile, according to that family. Yep, he made the right decision to leave the sinking boat. I'm glad to see how happy he is with his wife and his kiddos. Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, Prince Andrew, Prince William, and Camilla are vile people. There is nothing royal about this mob family. Okay, Harry and Meghan have proven that just because it's always been that way, it doesn't have to always be that way. So glad they are living their best life in their own way. Okay, given the circumstances, he's done very well to end up as a basically normal, if very privileged, obviously, and seemingly decent guy. It really does reflect well on him. Okay, he won't argue for abolition because despite everything he knows, his brother and father really want to rule. We're gonna leave that for God. Okay, it needs to change. All right, after this, let me move to the next one. Okay, the British royal family and British media decided to protect Andrew, and now the truth is on display. I wish Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Elizabeth a happy and peaceful life in the US. They deserve it. British royal family and British media should be ashamed of their disrespectful behavior and offer a public apology to Harry and Meghan and UK citizens. Yeah. Just going by the Christmas card, Harry looks very happy and barefoot in Montecito. All right. Soon we're gonna find out how this picture come about because the 2019 picture? We find out it was an iPhone photo from one of Meghan's friends. All right, the one where Archie crawling toward the camera. All right, just a disgrace knowing that the British media was all in and nowhere to be seen now. Make it even more disgraceful come a time. Yep, let's go to the next one. Oh my God, an hour. Okay. They like to say that Meghan and Harry have chosen the side in the culture war while they ignore that the royal family has become the champion of the right. All right, so she retweeted that. And for certain someone, you know who you are. There's some squatties out there, by the way, who's creating new squatters, who's been very busy during the holiday. I wish you guys a very safe pregnancy. I mean, the squad have been very busy. They're multitaskers. And you know who you are. All right, I don't know. That just popped up in my mind. All right, so let's see. The British royal family is creating an interesting situation in the US. After its defense of Prince Andrew and its treatment of Meghan Markle, its American fan base is going to consist primarily of mega supporters. All right, not the best crowd to love you on a global scale, just saying. All right, let's see here. The thing is, they have always been the champion of the right. It was just very well camouflaged. That is true. Their cool and relentless treatment of Meghan opened the Pandora's box. That is true. And also, that came to mind. I don't know where I saw it and I still can't find it. I came across an article where they said someone who was working in either the royal family or the government, British government, and moved to somewhere in the South. And when I first came about, and I'm like, why the South? Okay, why the South? Why not somewhere? And I'm thinking more of a business person, this kind of thing. And I was like, why there, of all places? And it probably was a plan to do what was happening, you know? My humble opinion. I can't come across that article. Whenever I see it, and out of nowhere, I'll say, this is the article that I was talking about. All right? But I searched for it many times. I can't find it. Two things that I've been searching. That article, and there's a picture of Harry looking at when Harry was probably maybe 10 or something, looking at a little girl, a little black girl. I can't find that picture. All right. And the worst part of this for them, okay, the mega are dying out due to COVID, not going to be a huge fan base, I'm thinking, in 3 years. Yeah, they don't want to wear their mask. Okay, exactly. All right, let's move to the next one. This one, next tweet. All right, it's gonna pass a little bit more over an hour. The rest that I have are not that long. Okay, Sussex squad are the new royal reporters. Palace mouthpieces no longer control the narrative. Okay, 100% bullseye. I concur. You're a bunch of nutters. All right, next tweet. All right, this one is a light of things. Okay, there's Ian Sexton. I love this kid, smart, funny, and confident. That giggle though, okay, spelling bee word, got kid cracking up on stage. All right, 54 seconds.
Or doodle dum.
It's really funny looking at him laughing.
Star doodle dum.
That sounds about right. Sardoodledum.
Sardoodle.
Oh my god. I wonder what's going on in his brain.
Is it kind of like kingdom?
I can't quite answer that.
Fine. Fine, I'll give it a shot. It's Sardoodledum. SARDOODLEDOM.
Sardoodledum.
I thought that was funny the way he laughed. Look at his little head. Look at his little head. That's what got me cracking too. Alright, there's this. Okay, Stardoodledum, meaning explain as a Kanye aquarium trend yet again. 11-year-old. That's him. What? He looked completely different here. He looks more like maybe a 9 or 10, and here he looks more like maybe a 15-year-old or something. Wow. Okay, I think they just made up some words. Yes, not this one though. I mean, everything is made up. Okay, communication, everything is made up. It has to start somewhere. People need to explain their thought process to someone else. You can't just stare at somebody and have that psyche of knowing what the person is thinking. So they have to create, what is it? I think writing started in Mesopotamia, somewhere in the Middle East or something like that. So people had to create way of communicating. Yeah, they're all made up. All right, symbols, letters, alphabets, or symbols of things to make things, you know, for people to be able to communicate. Yeah, everything is made up. All right, next tweet. Let's see here. Sis had twin. Okay, this is another thing. This is my last tweet here. All right, sis had twins born 15 minutes apart, but the kicker is one was born in 2021 and one was born in 2022. Lord, they got their whole life trying to explain this. Okay, apparently in the United States, there's some 4 sets of twins out there, with one born in 31st December 1999 and another born 1st January 2000. Wow. Almost different millennia. That's something. I like the way his lip is. Wow, wow, wow. 1999 and 2000. Okay, strictly speaking, the million. Okay, they start correcting people with things. All right, my mother and her brother are fraternal twins. She was born 8-1 and was born 8-2. It's okay. It isn't cool like being born in a different year, but you're twin. But it happened. LOL. All right, so I thought that was really cool. Funny kind of way. Let's go on Google. Let's look for a prayer. Prayer for, let's say, safety for the Sussexes. Let's see what happened. All right, there's none of this. All right, let's remove for the Sussexes. See if something happened. All right, so there's that. Okay, Lord God, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far away from me. All right, I feel like I've done this before. I think I did this image also. Let's do that one. All right, there's this. Okay, Lord Jesus, you are a shield around me, strong in love, heavy with power, shaped with hope, and gilded with truth. I will fear no evil, for you watch over me, you defend and deliver me. And this day, this hour, this moment, I put my trust in you. Amen. All right, so that's it. All right, this is the first video, and this is, I have to find out what season it is. I think I've started doing covering the 2019, so I have to find out which season this is, and for me to put that. All right, so that's it. New subscribers, welcome, and those who have been there for the beginning, thank you. And if you want to help support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate there or just watch the commercials. Thank you for your support.
Harry, sit down. Just sit. Just sit. Harry, sit down. Just sit. Just sit.